Many of us take homes for granted. Even if there's a roof over our head, we still want a bigger and better home. It's the place we feel the most safe. But what if that safe place was taken away? What if every night the bed you sleep on was in a different place every night? These are the homeless. No matter where you go, there are always homeless people that are either living in the streets or are moving couch to couch. According to the National Alliance of Homelessness, there are an average of over 550,000 people in America that are homeless every night. That's about 17 people per 10,000 that experience homelessness every day. Although there is a decrease in 30 states in the US over the past 10 years, the other 20 states are increasing in homelessness. With how far we've come as civilized human beings, one would tend to think that there is affordable housing for everyone. If that's true, then why is it that with so many opportunities to prevent homelessness, there are still people that don't have a place to call home? The reason why many people are homeless is because they suffer tragic life occurrences, such as losing a job, the loss of a loved one, or family disputes. There are other impairments like mental illness or disabilities that are responsible for a portion of the homeless. I was able to interview my cousin Judy, who used to work in the food program at the Union Gospel Mission. Can you tell us what the Union Gospel Mission is and the purpose of it?
Yeah, it's a homeless shelter that provides food and different educational programs. It's a place for the homeless to stay for the night. We have beds and recreational areas for them to live, just like us. We also help people get back on their feet when they're struggling.
So what was it like working there?
It was a good experience because helping people that struggle every day just made me feel good, knowing we're doing something good for them. There aren't too many people that are willing to go out their ways to help the homeless, but many people working there are willing to provide food and shelter for them.
So if you met any homeless people that you served there, if you knew any of them, can you tell us about that experience?
Yeah, definitely. They were very kind. Most of them kept to themselves. They were people ages from the elders to the very young children that would be at the shelter. I was working in the food program, so I didn't get to socialize with the people as much but when I did, they talked a lot about how happy they were with having a roof over their head.
Why did you decide to volunteer and work at the homeless shelter?
Because some people aren't willing to do it. We're all here to help each other, so I wanted to help the homeless so that they know they still have a chance to rebuild a way back to a positive lifestyle. The shelter will help them survive and keep them safe.
Not only do adults face homelessness, children do also. If there's a conflict in the family household, some will run away. During the beginning of 2017, there were 590,000 students that were homeless. By the end of 2017, that number raised to 720,000. The average age for the unaccompanied youth are from 13 years old to 17 years old. Most children under the ages 5 were in shelter homes. According to childtrends.org, the children that are not in shelter homes are either living in motels or hotels, or they are living in cars and abandoned buildings. Very few of them are living in places that are not inhabited by humans. So what is it that we can do in order to help the homeless? The first thing is to educate yourself on why people are homeless in the first place. Understand the causes of homelessness. Anything from donating clothes to volunteer work, like Judy did, will create a bigger impact than most people think. There are many programs like the Minnesota Homeless Coalition that ensures statewide housing for low-income families. There are job opportunities for everyone. For example, reach out to a church or community center and ask them to hire homeless people to paint or clean the buildings. Create opportunities for the homeless. Maybe that's all they need in order to live a better life. Doing something as simple as giving a few dollars so they can buy food is already a step forward. We cannot ignore them because they are a part of the world we live in today. The next time you see a homeless man, take a chance and talk to them. You never know where they're coming from. Know their story before you judge who they are. Always remember, in order for a change to happen, you have to be the change.